In the mountain village of Bravemere, strength was the ultimate mark of a man. The men of Bravemere were known far and wide for their towering physiques, their resilience in the face of hardship, and one defining trait: they were covered in thick, coarse hair, as if the wild itself had blessed them with its spirit. Among them was Dane, a young man whose body bore the same gift of hair and strength, yet he always felt different. Unlike the others, he wasn't interested in proving his worth through brute force alone. He admired the wisdom of the elders, the art of strategy, and the strength that came not just from muscle, but from the mind. One day, a group of warriors from a distant land arrived in Bravemere, seeking a challenge. Their leader, a towering, smooth-skinned man named Lord Varin, mocked the hairy men of the village. "Strength isn't measured by the wildness of your appearance," Varin sneered. "It is forged in battle. If you are truly as strong as they say, let one of you fight me." The warriors of Bravemere were furious, but Dane, calm and collected, stepped forward. The village laughed. Dane was strong, but he had never fought in the traditional way. Still, he stood tall, his thick mane of hair glistening in the sun, his broad chest rising and falling with deep breaths. "Strength is not just about brute force," Dane said, meeting Varin's gaze. "It is about endurance, intelligence, and knowing when to strike." The duel began. Varin charged, aiming to overwhelm Dane with speed and power. But Dane was patient. He dodged, observing his opponent's movements. The village watched in awe. Never had they seen a battle fought with such control. Then, with a perfectly timed move, Dane used Varin's momentum against him, sending him crashing to the ground. The village erupted in cheers. Dane had proven that strength was more than muscle, it was the will to stand firm, to endure, to think beyond what was expected. From that day on, the men of Bravemere embraced not just their hair, their physiques, and their power, but also the wisdom that came with true strength. And Dane, the man who had once felt different, became a legend, not just as the strongest, but as the wisest among them. Title: Strength and Strands, Essays on Hairy Bodybuilders. 1. Introduction, Embracing the Natural Beast, 1000 words. Overview of the intersection of bodybuilding and body hair. Societal standards of grooming and how they affect bodybuilders. Celebrating diversity in appearance within fitness culture. 2. The history of hair in bodybuilding, 1500 words. Evolution of bodybuilding aesthetics from the early 20th century to now. Shifts in grooming trends and their impact on competition scoring. Iconic bodybuilders who broke the mold with their natural look. 3. Body hair and masculinity, 1500 words. How body hair is tied to cultural notions of masculinity. The tension between traditional masculinity and modern grooming expectations. Personal stories from hairy bodybuilders navigating these dynamics. 4. Grooming for the stage, a hairy dilemma, 1500 words. Challenges hairy bodybuilders face when preparing for competitions. Shaving, waxing, and laser hair removal, pros, cons, and personal experiences. Embracing or defying the smooth body standard in bodybuilding. 5. Strength in diversity, celebrating hairy physiques, 1500 words. Interviews with hairy bodybuilders who choose to embrace their natural look. The rise of social media and its role in showcasing diverse physiques. The growing acceptance of non-traditional bodybuilding aesthetics. 6. The science of hair and muscle, 1000 words. The biology of body hair, why do some men have more than others? Does body hair affect muscle visibility or performance? Debunking myths about hair removal and its impact on bodybuilding. 7. Hairy icons, profiles of legendary bodybuilders, 1500 words. Highlighting famous bodybuilders who embraced their body hair. How these individuals challenged norms and inspired others. Their contributions to the sport and culture of bodybuilding. 8. Personal journeys, stories from hairy bodybuilders, 2,000 words. First-person essays from hairy men in the bodybuilding world. Their experiences with self-image, competition, and public perception. How they balance personal identity with professional expectations. 9. The future of hairy bodybuilders, 1,000 words.